Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft. So, in this episode, as you can probably tell from the title and thumbnail, we're going to the end, and hopefully we'll be able to actually find the stronghold. I say eventually because it's been a little bit of a search, but we're well on our way. And in essence, we're just going to be completing the end and getting a couple of the resources that we need from there to actually continue to progress, because what I want to do is I want to get to about 100,000 levels, maybe 1,000,000 levels total because we're already at 60,000 levels, which is crazy. Maybe 1,000,000 levels total. And from there, what I want to do, change into the full dragon set and then start looking at other stuff. Because I do think that there is, actually, I don't know if there's the Royal Guardian set of armor. I guess we could check it out. Broken Royal Dragon, and then we turn that into the normal Royal Dragon. Yeah, Royal Guardian, which is the Royal Guardian Scales, which is the Royal Guardian Scale blocks, which is block of titanium, block of uranium, with Chaotic Guardian chunks, which is what we need in order to go down that route, which we need to kill the Chaotic Guardian for, and that's going to be a whole thing. The Royal Guardian Sword is the endgame sword, which we need Ancient Netherite, we need Blightened Ice, we need Great Goat Horn, we need Awakened Eye, we also need Big Bertha for. So that's kind of the end goal for that. But it's gonna be a little bit of a ways out, and it's not insanely better than the normal dragon stuff. The main thing is just the armor toughness and also the base level of enchants of every type of protection. But yeah, okay, so Royal Guardian Scales, which we get the Royal Guardian Scales from the Royal Chaotic Guardian, which is gonna have to be another thing that we have to find. So regardless, we gotta do that. Right now, we're just trying to find ourselves a stronghold, which should be in this direction. Young's Better Strongholds, searching for that isn't working, so if I look for the Minecraft stronghold, I don't think that's gonna work either. Potentially, though, we could get an exposed stronghold. Actually, never mind. It seems like this is not going to want to do that. But essentially, there's supposed to be the stronghold, but I can't seem to find it with the Explorer's Compass, so we're gonna have to find it the old-fashioned way, which is why I have the Eyes of Ender. And it is curving a little bit to this side, so that means that we should be able to find it sooner rather than later, because if it's guiding us this way, that means it's probably closer than, at least much, much closer than I was expecting. Is it still taking us this way? No, it's taking us back. So that means that it's in the middle, which, I mean, I could use a calculator, but I'm not gonna do that, because, I mean, what's really the point in Crazy Craft of using a calculator when, I mean, it's already pretty crazy in its own right, so we're just not gonna do that. And instead, what I think we're gonna do is, I think I just found the stronghold because the cave thing was being weird, but found it, which I'm not really seeing exactly where the place is gonna be to go. But, I mean, in theory, I could just mine this all out, because there's no real reason why I shouldn't. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me to not. So, you know, we'll just do it, because why not? Apparently stone brick slabs are not something that we can put into the EMC thing, so that's interesting. Is there another layer down? There is. Interesting. Okay. Is it mostly just going to be this way? Wait, this is very interesting generation for this. We could potentially get something nice in the dungeon. Never mind, it's just a different kind of dungeon. That's annoying. Usually it's one of the rooms directly off of this, but it's looking like it's not for this particular one. So maybe we've got to find a different thing, but I don't fully know exactly why it would be so different. We got some Oreo bottles, which are nice. I mean, I guess they have EMC, so it's no real reason for us to pick them up, but not the worst of things to do, so not gonna worry about it. Extra music discs, you'll love to see it. And, I mean, is there another layer further down? Because I'm just not seeing the portal room. I mean, there's a one of the geode things over here. That's interesting. Extra amethysts if we wanted, but I don't really want amethyst right now. I mean, I'm kind of here for literally not amethyst. I'm here for the end. So, I mean, if you wouldn't mind, is it down? This is the big hallways. Okay. There's a library down here. Okay. I don't want the library though. I want the portal room. Did the portal? Oh, never mind. I'm actually just blind. The portal room is over here. I forgot that this is what the portal room looks like. It's like a massive, cool looking thing. Okay, regardless, thankfully we didn't lose any eyes, so now we can just hop directly into the end real quick. Let's just do that. Hooray! And now it's time to take out the Ender Dragon. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, because my arrows go, wait, they don't go straight. True shot, kinda lame, I'm not gonna lie. At least the damage goes crazy. Yo, easy dub, easy dub. Dragon slain, free green heart. Green heart has the EMCable thing, which is dope. So we get green hearts. I have the yellow hearts, I think. Yellow, wait, nope. Yellow. I have yellow heart. Miniature yellow. Yellow. Okay. So we can do that, which is dope. Dragon scales, dragon scales. Got a couple more different kinds of dragon scales. There's the egg that we need. There's a dragon heart. We got a dragon head as well, which is dope. The dragon heart and the dragon head both have EMCs, so we can get the stuff that we need, thankfully, for the bookshelves that we were getting. We got the egg right here, which I cannot mine, but we can, I think. Torch, soul torch. It will have to work, I hope. I hope soul torches work. If they don't, I'm gonna cry. Perfect. We got our dragon egg. The next generation. Perfect. And then we can chuck that in there. Dragon eggs. Grab ourselves 2 dragon eggs. Then what I can do is I can chuck that in there. And we should be able to make the solar panel 8s, which would mean that now I can go in here and I can get 4 of the solar panel 8s, and then I can craft up the solar panel wyvern, and then I can chuck that in there, and then we get the wyvern solar panels, which each generate 65k, which is perfect because then we can just get even more power generation, which is just great. And now we also got endstone, which means I can endstone in here, and we're gonna need a lot of that for the end shelves because we need endstone bricks. Guess I could just make the bricks and put the bricks in there, which would be even more efficient. So we can grab 3 stacks of endstone bricks. You love to see it. We got you guys, and then ender pearls and dragon's breath we can get for free. And I don't really think there's anything else in here that I want, so I'm gonna do /set warp as land, and then we are going to go /home. It is the end completed, but we need to actually do a lot more. So as you can see, I haven't really stopped recording, or at least I haven't restarted the game. So for a little bit, just because I needed to get a bunch of videos recorded and stuff taken care of. But it doesn't really matter, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna chuck all those solar panels in here. Now the wyvern solar panels are gonna come out, and they are going to actually be the thing that is pumping energy into here now, which is perfect, because now our generation is going to go up by a lot, which is perfect because that's exactly what we needed. Let's come over here and let's make ourselves the end shelves. So I might as well just shift click it. It doesn't really matter. 32 end shelves. Oh no. And then we go end shelves. We just get a full stack of end shelves. You'll love to see it. Perfect. And then we get our draconic end shelf, which I need several of. So we get the draconic end shelf. We're gonna put 5 of them down. And then to get max, we need, what shelf? So the best thing would be a B shelf, and then what's the best for Arcana is definitely gonna be plus 10, but minus that rectification wise. The Heartforged sea shelves might be a way to go, but it's not as efficient as the pearlescent end shelves, so we're gonna just make the pearlescent end shelves. And rods. I know I had some from previously because I found them. And rods, perfect. Let's just grab a couple of you guys, plop you in there, make ourselves a singular pearlescent end shelf so we can have that in there, and then we'll grab the pearlescent end shelves, and I'm gonna need 15 of you guys, I think, because the 7.5, I'm gonna need 2 for 15, which means that I'm gonna need math and things and stuff. 15, yeah, 15 will work. Because 15 times 8 is a lot. Regardless, that's not what I'm saying. So we've got those guys, then we still need the seashells, which is an issue. I don't have an enchantment table, which is a little bit goofy. Enchantment table. Enchantment table. There we go. Perfect. Finally getting an enchantment table. Kind of crazy. So we can plop you here, and then just do like this, I guess. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, and then I think that's all I actually need to get max everything. I mean, I guess I could test it with what's the ancient bone sword cost again? I don't remember. It wasn't crazy expensive. It was just the sharp ancient bones and the ancient bones, which we got from yeah, sharp ancient bones, and then 4 of you guys to get you guys, which is an ancient bone sword. Perfect. And then we get you. Yeah, level 100. Our Quanta's not at max, though, which is unfortunate. Our Eterna? What's the number exactly? I'll plop you back in there. And shelf. So our Eterna would be 12 plus, 15 times 3? So, plenty. 15 times 3 is only 45. So, wait, is that even max? It is, 50 is max, okay. But if we're going minus 15, then we're gonna need to add more to it. Whereas instead, I think I could just add, yeah, the B shelf is definitely gonna be the best though, which is rough. What do I have out of the B shelf stuff? Honey blocks. I have honeycomb. I have glass bottles. You chuck the bottles in there. I know there's like a bee floating island thing this way. Or not this way. It was north, I think. I think there was like a floating island with just bees on it. I think it was like over here, but I mean, I'm not certain, but I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I mean, if need be, we should be able to find more bees, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem, but... Okay, that's the island up in the sky, and then we've got... There's more stuff that I've discovered over here. There's a thing up there. I'm gonna do different episodes, and thank you to whoever suggested this. Doing more different episodes for the different buddies themselves. By buddies, I mean like the inventory pets, because they do end up being quite a lot. Like, there's significant changes to how you'd play and what you do, so I do think it's worth doing that. But for some reason, I cannot seem to find that. So, honeycomb. Is there a way to turn honeycomb into actual honey? If there is, that's big. If not, that's rough. Honey, and then we bottle it using the fluid encapsulator. So honeycomb centrifugal separator burns items into experience. That's crazy. Okay. Honeycomb blocks we already need for the seabound rectification thing, but I think that's the only way to do it. So we're gonna do that real quick. This shouldn't be too difficult, right? Fluid encapsulator. I just need basic machine frames, which is just basic resources, right? So we'll just be able to, hopefully, Get a bunch of iron here. And I'm gonna need copper gears. Copper, we'll grab the copper for that there. Grab ourselves some copper gears. Then I just need the machine frame, which is gonna be tin. That's platinum. Do I not have tin? I do have tin. Okay, I'm just blind. Perfect. Okay, that's good. That was very worrisome for a second there, because I thought I didn't have something that was very necessary. Machine frame. Perfect. And then we can grab ourselves up our fluid encapsulator. And then we need another machine frame. And also some constantan, which is going to be another thing entirely. Constantan, which we can get using nickel. Nickel, which is perfect because then we can do this. We get constantan, then we get constantan. And I need to put a ton of different ingots into here from our EMC stuff so that I don't have to worry about that. I wish there was a way that you could set it up to auto integrate EMC with refined storage or any system really, but you can't because that'd be too OP, so you know, it is what it is. Regardless, we've got our centrifugal separator, which will plop down right there, and then our fluid encapsulator. I'm gonna need a pipe, aren't I? Wait, can I just bottle it directly out of the centrifugal separator is the real question. If I do bottle. Perfect. Okay, let's find out. So, 100 honeycomb into the centrifugal separator gives us honey, and then we need 250 millibuckets of honey for. So, in theory, we should be able to check it out in 1 second. Okay, 300. Perfect. Okay, we can. So we don't need the fluid encapsulator. That's perfect. Okay, because now we've got the honey, and now we can go honey, chuck you in there, we get ourselves a honey block, then we chuck the honey block in there, and then we go honey block, grab ourselves a stack of honey blocks, and then from there, we need beehives, which are not very hard to get, then we get our bee shelf, and then I just need a little more of the actual other end shelves, because, wait, what I should be able to do is plop you down and then check. So 82, which means that I would still need 3. So this isn't even going to be max. Yeah, 97, which is rough because with that, then we're still not able to fit in the. Okay, so 39, which means we need 3 more of the draconic end shelves, which I guess isn't the end of the world because I can just plop them down there, but yeah, max. But the main issue with that is that I still need to add 5 shelf of end fused rectifications. So is there anything that produces at Apoth? Let's see. What produces the most of everything? So melon shelves are minus. Those are pluses. We got the enchantment. We need the Library of Alexandria eventually. But the Heartforged sea shelves, for every 4 that I do, we're gonna need to. Okay. So I need 4 of you guys, and then an additional shelf of rectification, which I need the purpur for that. I need end stuff, which is the end. So I need to go into the outer end anyway. So maybe we do that right now. I don't know. Let's chuck that in there. Let's grab ourselves a book and some lapis. It should keep it, right? Yeah, it does. Perfect. Okay. So we're at max everything except for Arcana. We're at 99.5, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think doing it the way that I'm talking about is gonna be the best way. The only issue is I still need the seashells, which means I need pufferfish, which means that I either need there is a fisherman trade. I'm just gonna, it's all good. I'm smart like that. You know how it go. I don't want to talk about it. Oops. Things happen sometimes that you're not very proud of, and that was one of those things because I just spent so long. Thankfully, it wasn't actually a crazy amount of time, but bruh, that was annoying. That's annoying. Okay, woodfish. So this should be a master level dude now, and no trade for the right thing, so we just gotta go again. I think that's how this is gonna work, is we just have to go again until we get a pufferfish dude. Which, thankfully, we have baby villagers growing, so it's not an issue. Because I can just do this. Chuck a batch more, and then we grab water buckets. I didn't put coal in there yet. Oops. Well, let's just grab our coal. There we go. We can put coal in there now. And, I mean, thankfully, at least he was receptive to being traded a bunch of coal. The only issue now is that I just do not have enough of anything else for, you know what? This is annoying. Okay, let's, what does the new trinket do? You see invisible entities. That's cool. That's pretty dope. I like that. Ambergris versus raw salmon. Do I have any salmon? Salmon. Nope, okay. Are there any salmon in the river? Because why would there be salmon in the river? That would be too easy. That would be way too easy. Jeez. Okay. Restocked at least, that's good. Trade with them now. I think we need to get him to master level for pufferfish potential trade. Thankfully, he gave it the potential pufferfish. We got the pufferfish. Hooray! Okay, pufferfish acquired. We can now make ourselves our very first sea shelf, and then I need a hell shelf as well because we need to infuse them. Infusion, hell infusion 3, sea infusion 3, and then we get ourselves the hell shelf, the sea shelf, infused. Nope, they don't. Okay. So we're gonna need to infuse a couple more, and then the sea shelf, we're gonna need to infuse a couple more because it doesn't actually change it apparently. We don't need the extra puffer fishes, so we'll just do that. I also think I can just keep a stack of books in here, because why not? And how many of these are we gonna need? So I need one for each of the Heartforged seashells. I also need a Heart of the Sea, which I don't think I have, or do I have? B? Nope, I don't have a Heart of the Sea unless I have it in here. I don't. Okay. Got a bunch of achievements, which is cool. I need squid essence, diamond essence, or I can get it from a butterfly leviathan. So, or buried treasure, or a level 5 fisherman. There's a chance to get a Heart of the Sea, so maybe we just go crazy with the fisherman. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. I don't fully know. I also don't know why I keep switching stuff when I have everything I really need in my thing, but fair enough. Do I have cod in here? Cod. I do. Perfect. Raw cod is in here, which is good because that's exactly what I need. Raw cod. Let's just shoot. That gives like no XP, which is the really annoying thing. Okay. Do I have sea pickles? I know I don't have sea pickles, but there's a chance. Sea viper tongue. Okay, you know, fair enough. We're gonna need them anyway, so I need you, and then 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 I need you. Because I need 6 total for the shelves of Seabound Rectification. And I need glowstone for that, so glowstone blocks, which is perfect. And then I'm gonna need honeycomb blocks, which are not a big deal either. Oh, I should probably put a honeycomb block in the, you know, EMC stuff. And then we can just go, honeycomb block, hooray! Perfect, okay, and then now we just go and we create you, and then we get our infused sea shelves, shelf of seabound rectification, 6 of you guys, which is perfect because then we need the gilded blackstone, which is bastions. Hooray, okay. And then I need purpur anyway. So we need to go to Bastion. We also need to go to an end city, but we needed to go to an end city anyway. So it's not a big deal, but I do need the Shelf of Masterful Sight stuff, which means I need 2, and so we're gonna make 4, just so that I know that I have them guaranteed. But if it gives me more clues, I want a couple more, so we're gonna do that. And then need 4 Heartforged seashells, so 1, 2, 3, 4 more infused seashells for that. And okay, so now I need the Night vision. 1, 2, 2, 1. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now we go. Okay, I just need Eyes of Ender. 2, 3. And then I need the gold blocks. Gold into block, and then we plop you in there, and now it's time to actually do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, perfect. Shelf of Sights, and then we make the other 2, and then now we need the Shelf of Masterful Sight, which is just gonna be Emerald blocks, which thankfully is not too crazy, although getting more EMC is going to be a little bit of a thing. I'm working on it, don't you worry. Now we'll chuck you guys in there, and we'll get our 3 shelves of Masterful Sight taken care of. So I've got all the infusions necessary, which means I guess I'll just remove all of these shelves, and then I'll do the math. So I need, okay, those guys, I'm going to need the B shelf. The B shelf I can put in here, just in case. Okay, so we've got B shelf, draconic end shelves. I think the draconic end shelves I need 5 of, because that's plus 20. Because what we have is we have what, 12? We got 12 times 2, so 24 total slots. So that's 1 guaranteed, 2, 7, and I need to bring it up to max. So the 5 of those is going to be 20, which is not enough because I need enough for draconic end shelves. I might need 8 total for the math properly, because I need the first 5, I get 5 from that. Then the next 3 I'm at 17, and then I need to hit the rest of it from there. I only need, I mean, I guess it depends, because we're at 40% Arcana already. Of course, yeah, I'm just trying to do the math, but I don't know if it's entertaining for you guys. Probably not, but who cares, really? Oh yeah, part of the sea, we need the fisherman dude. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a really annoying fisherman to level up. Where do I get ambergris from? Ambergris. Ambergris is from, whale. Okay. So, we need warm ocean. Or I just go to where, okay, we're just gonna go to where the monument was, I guess, because I can just, no, warm ocean's gonna be better, isn't it? Warm, perfect. Okay, 1,000 blocks away. Let's go. This is gonna be nice and fun. Fun times. Yes, I love walking into it. Yes, funny. Okay, let's get on our way. Let's get all the way over here. And let's see what the warm ocean has to offer. Hopefully there's sea pickles. Okay, and we're here. Perfect. Will there be sea pickles or anything fun? There is a nautilus, which is nice. Wow. What the heck is that? See, not a problem. What? Slay a sea... I killed a sea serpent? Guys, apparently I killed a sea serpent. If you can tell me where I killed a sea serpent from, I'd love to know. I don't know what or where they were, but apparently I did it. That's cool, I guess. This is what we needed to kill for a chance at getting a Heart of the Sea. Did we get a Heart of the Sea? No, we did get a Kraken tooth. So I guess that's how we get the Kraken stuff, which is cool. Another one spawned, okay. They dropped some holy lots of sea pickles. Okay, that was a lot of sea pickles. I think the main thing that we're really trying to go for is not actually going to be... Holy, that startled me. What's the rarity of getting the Heart of the Sea from these guys? Seems pretty darn rare, based on the fact that I've taken out a bunch of them. Probably shouldn't have actually slain that guy. Although I know I need the hippocampus fin for something. Oh, there's little ruins. Are you guys gonna have Heart of the Sea for me? No? No, they're not. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fair enough. At least there's Nautilus shells. And this guy has a Nautilus shell too. Which I think is a guaranteed drop if they're holding it. Not certain though. I don't know. If you know, please tell me. so that I can know too. Seahorses. You know what? I'm not gonna take out the seahorses. They're just chill. They're chilling. There's a buried ocean temple thing here. Interesting. Do you have, like, Heart of the Sea in here or something? Rune of Luck? Okay. Holy Locket. I mean, it's cool and all. I just don't really, like, it's not crazy good. I don't know. Yo, you guys gotta get better aim, I swear. You guys are kind of bad aimers. Oh, perfect. We got another butterfly leviathan. Did we grab all the loot? Or wait, is the only way? Okay. Mob drops, butterfly leviathan. Heart of the Sea is in their drop pool. How come I have not gotten one a single time? And not a heart, no Heart of the Sea. Maybe it's not actually in the loot pool. I did get the Kraken Tooth though. That is necessary. I do need to kill a Frostmaw and also a Void Worm. Is there a better way to get the Heart of the Sea than this? I don't fully know. I could probably go searching for buried treasure, but I don't. Maybe I just got unlucky. Maybe it's just a super rare drop. Or maybe I'm insta-burning it, because, I mean, enemies targeting you will burn on fire. I don't know, it seems like the type of thing that would end up hurting me in the long run. I don't know. Okay, let's just try and find one more of those guys. Come on. Where is a butterfly leviathan? There we go, perfect. And no Heart of the Sea. Okay, so it's looking like I'm gonna have to slash home real quick. And we're gonna have to go about this the other way, which is just gonna be trading villagers. So, you know, fair enough. You've caused this, you've done this, how dare you? I hope you're proud of yourself, and you know, now I need to buy a bunch of sea pickle because I was told to by the villagers. So I just needed him to be expert, because I think it's a level 4 trade, but I mean, oh, it's a level 5 trade. Okay. What is, I don't want that one, don't want bucket one. Is there any trade that is not buckets? I'll just take water buckets, I guess. That's fine. Water buckets are fine. Oh, raw cod for emeralds. Dope. Let's just get an inventory of raw cod, because I can. And now we'll do that. Cool, unbreaking fishing rod. Journeyman, expert, perfect, hooray. And now we just chuck all that stuff in there, don't have to worry about it at all. And we got all the Heart of the Sea. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, and now we go emeralds, and now we grab all the emeralds we can, and I only actually need one because that's how EMC works. And then we get a Heart of the Sea, which I need for each of them, which is gonna be 4 of them. So now we go and craft you guys up through the process of crafting. Heartforged sea shelf. Heartforged seashells. Perfect. So we've got you guys. So the math, we're at 40 Arcana, and then so 40 Arcana. I still need to go to the end, so we're gonna slash warp and island real quick, and I'm gonna need an ender pearl. Perfect. Let's just do this real quick. Where is the end gateway? It's right over here. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Well, there we go. Perfect. Ender pearls are infinite for me, by the way, because of one of these guys. Where is it? It's falling into the void. One of these is ender pearls are infinite. You can look at Enderman. Writing in night vision, baby monster. You can ender pearls infinitely, yeah. But we're gonna need to get ourselves a good old-fashioned little bit of End City. So, interesting structure to generate in the end. I didn't know these could generate in the end with vindicators and everything. A little bit interesting. I guess it's kind of cool. I can up the render distance in here because there's not gonna be a ton of ticking entities, which is nice. By the way, it like insta crashes if you try and do that in the overworld. yeah, it's funny. Regardless, we need to find an end city. It looks like there's a broken down end boat over here that we can actually harvest the stuff from, and I don't think I'll actually need to find an end city, but I do want shulkers, so I'm gonna need to go get one anyway. But potentially this could give us something cool. Holy, okay, dragon scale, orb of temporary flight, don't really care about that. Gas dye, I already have that. Mundita bar dust, cool. I'm gonna chuck everything I can into that guy. And there should be one more chest up at the front. Yup, okay, end rods, phantom membrane. Cool, okay. And now the search for an end city begins. Which might take a while because we are not in an end highlands. And yeah. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just go through this. It's all good. We're big chillin'. This is actually kind of beautiful. It's kind of serene. Bro, what are you doing? Fireworks stars. We got some golden apples. Fire charge it. I mean, it's cool and all. I just don't really see a point, but fair enough. What is this? Mossy volatile tiles. A loot shulker. God tier upgrade. Gold tier. That's not god tier, bruh. I thought it said god tier upgrade, and I was like, that sounds pretty dope to me. I don't know. But nope, it was just gold. I will grab the music disc though. Music discs are nice, because I think that for specific ones we will actually need them. So I'm also gonna pop chorus fruit's gonna go in there. And then we're gonna grab the pop chorus fruit out. Wait, that's what I needed the purpur for. But I just needed purpur blocks, so I can just grab purpur blocks instead. And I can still make them, which is nice. Okay, we need... So that was what the rectification shelves were for. Oh, but I needed the... Shoot, that's true. So I needed... What? 4 per, so 12 total? No, 4 times 6 is not 12. 4 times 3 is 12. I needed 24 per, and then I'm also gonna need 24 of the other one, but it's all good. What else is there in here? Just some more, you know, basic tier loot, I guess. Okay, I mean, fair enough. I will grab a chorus pearl. I don't know what a chorus pearl does. Chorus juice seems interesting, so I'll grab it too. I can chuck both of those guys in there, so I'm assuming they just are made from vanilla ingredients. I don't know, have we spotted anything else? Looks like there's an end thing over there. I don't know what that is. Is that like a underground whatever? Oh, it's a mine shaft. Okay. Spider necklace. Metalwood lava bucket, blaze nucleus. I've already seen these guys. I know that I've seen them before. I don't think that we need them. I don't necessarily want to just go for endermites, so I might just ignore this area. I don't know. There's coin dragons though, which are cute, but I don't know. Do I really want to collect the runes? If there's runes in here, it's worth it. Or if there's like a good level of capturing somewhere, that's big too. But the runes definitely are worth searching at least a little bit in here for. Because you can only find them, can't make them, but you need them for the runic infusion, for the certain things to get really cool relic stuff, so. And that's if you don't want to find the... Actually, I don't know if they've made it so you can find them. So maybe you can't. And that would make it even more of a good idea to grab these guys. But I'm not going to really stay here too long. I do need end gobber from here. So once we find some... actually, end gobber. End gobber, or... We need a nether gobber pickaxe to mine it. So, nether gobber rods, and then we make ourselves a nether pickaxe. Hooray! And I don't need an insane amount either, I just need a little bit. I don't think it's gonna spawn in these modded biomes. So I need to, hopefully, Purple Peaks is an interesting biome name. I'm not gonna lie. Looks very, oh, the biomes you'll go. Okay. Ah, wait, that's that's the replacement for Ametrine. Because Ametrine was too OP because you could find it in the overworld. So they changed it so that you couldn't. What the heck is you? I don't think I can hit him. So that's cool. Okay, Purple Peaks, you know, I guess we just keep traveling until we find an end city. There's no real reason. There's no real reason to, like, I don't know. I might just stop recording until I find it, because otherwise it's gonna take so long. Because there's just so much to look for in the end. I don't know. It's gonna take a bit. So I guess I'll see you guys when I find an end city. Okay, I just realized that I'm a little stupid. I forgot that we could just do this and find an end city. So I've just been looking around for pretty much no reason. There's one 1,000 blocks this way, which we're gonna check out, and then I guess from there, I don't fully know, but that's probably gonna be the end of this episode after, because I am gonna need to farm the shulkers until we get a bunch of stuff, and then next episode I'll showcase the whole enchantment setup and everything, and it should be pretty cool. So yeah, let's get to this end city and let's see how big it is, because hopefully it's big enough to spawn a good amount of shulkers. Come on now. Okay, it's a little one. That's like the smallest you can. It doesn't even have a boat. That's crazy. That's crazy. At least there's shulkers, so you know, at least there's that. That's nice. Who am I kidding? This isn't nice at all. This is the worst Mimicube. Cool. Mimic Cream. I mean, it's cool and all. I just don't really care. But will we get a Shulker Heart? I'm gonna have to go find another one of these guys, because until I find another one of the wait, what I could do, can I see another one from here? Let's see, where am I at? I'm right there. Okay, can I see another one? Okay, I'm gonna go, we're gonna turn 45, or yeah, we're gonna go this way until we're far enough away, and then I'm gonna search for another one, because that's kind of annoying, and I need a bigger end city so that we can not have to worry about, I need enough shulkers, and I also need to get an elytra just for other stuff, but in general, we just gotta get there, and then the episode will be over. I decided to take a quick pit stop and get some end gobber so that we could get the end gobber seeds. Enough for the end gobber seeds, which is going to be the end gobber globs, the nether. Okay, so we can already get seeds, which is perfect. I just needed enough 4 seeds so that I don't have to worry about that in general, because that's going to be very helpful. So now that we've got that taken care of, now we can go actually continue walking directly away from our end city so that we can find another end city, hopefully that has more stuff than absolutely nothing. Well, it's almost day 69. I just was trying to go away, but I ran directly into another end city, which is dope. You'll love to see it, honestly. I don't need the dragon head. I will grab the potions and stuff just because then we can put the potions in there. Brewing stand can go there. And we also got the Shulker Heart that we needed, which is dope. Because that means that all I need to do now is go farm some other things in other areas. Elytra Booster, Sigil of Bahamut, and a Soul Devourer. And we can do that. We can grab you. And Shulker Heart can go there. Wait, wrong place. There we go. Perfect. And now, I mean, I think that's all that I needed from the end, really. So not much more I really need to do or take care of. I think we just slash home, and then that's gonna be the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.